Proudly sponsored by Silhard.co.za and African Billionaire Events Management.
And I started at the call centre as well.
Oh, you lie.
No, I did. Yeah. Well, not to start my.
So give me a bit of your give me a.
Well, I left school when I was 15,
Yeah.
and I worked in a hardware store, then a supermarket. But then when I was 21, I started working for an insurance company called Churchill
Yes.
Insurance. And so I was in a call centre doing motor insurance quotes and selling on the phones. And I did that for 7 years.
Hectic.
Yeah. And
then how did you get into what you're doing today? Because I know that everybody always says that you're the best in training people on how to speak. I know you speak as well, but everybody's always telling me you need to work with Andy Harrington. What differentiates you from the rest? Why is everybody saying Andy Harrington's the best in the industry?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I have to speak to them, but I had after I left Churchill, being an employed person, I set up a company. It was an IT recruitment company.
Yes.
It did very well. I mean, it's still in business. They put in 80 plus million. But I sold the company, and because I went to see Tony Robbins and he inspired me.
Yes.
And he helped my wife. And as a result of that, I went off and started running my own sort of free events. I had plenty of money behind me to sort of put into this, which a lot of people don't have. So I wouldn't recommend it. But I was spending a lot of money on marketing, which I shouldn't have done.
And that's what I'm doing at the moment, Andy, because I have all these companies. I'm not really making money out of speaking yet.
Yeah.
But because my companies are running and I've got extra money, I'm spending it into marketing myself.
Right.
And that's why I'm being said, this is the next step.
Yeah, well, I mean, fortunately today, and then that company failed eventually, so I had to come back in 2009 at like £1,500 to my name. I came back and, as a result then of teaching public speaking and presenting, I've gone from that to, speaking in these giant arenas all around the world and speaking alongside these luminaries like Branson and Robbins and Robert Kiyosaki and Bill Clinton and stuff.
And you personally, what do you sell? What is your package? What is it?
Well, I mean, I have two courses, but primarily I teach public speaking. So I teach something called the Public Speakers University, which is a program where we take people and teach them how to present well, how to put their message together, how to be inspiring.
And how long is a program? How long?
It's 3 days.
Just a 3-day
course. 3-day course, yeah.
Are you doing one in South Africa soon?
Yeah, 28th to 30th.
28th to 30th of October.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to be there.
And then after that, we have an invitation-only program where we invite a certain number of people who we think have got a bit of a spark about them.
Yeah.
We'll invite them to join our Professional Speakers Academy, which is a year-long mentorship program.
And where's that based?
No, you don't. It's not based. You get coached.
Yeah.
Basically, what you do is you record a part of your presentation and send it in.
Yes.
And that gets critiqued by one of our coaches using our jet set speaker system.
Okay.
And then you have to make the changes. Then you send a new one in, so we can coach you remotely. And then there's a 7-day training with me that takes place once a year, either in this sort of southern hemisphere, and we have one that takes place in the northern hemisphere. So the next one coming up is December, and that's going to be I think it's in Thailand.
Okay, perfect.
Proudly sponsored by Silhard.co.za and African Billionaire Events Management.